Crispy taco.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Football and coffee.
The Cowboys will put total
Football
effort to crank us up.
Be here.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Oh, he's they're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success. Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
To the ground, he's got it again.
I missed it.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the second down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time, and they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
They're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender. Great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Gentry. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. End of the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Right on the money. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. And back to the air on 2nd down.
Okay.
Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Miranda. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man.
Oh,
Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Come on, why come y'all are not getting the blocks?
Great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The short hand, it's Buckner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Not
67,
a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. The give to the single back. Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
Sucker.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And this This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Come on.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Come on.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tulsa trying to pick up a 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Going right to work up top. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Crispin. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. What an impact from that last explosive play. They were pinned down in their own territory. Now 1st and 10 from their own 45. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh,
you gotta be fucking kidding me, 27.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Come the fuck on.
Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
What the fuck?
He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Grab near the marker is Proctor. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Durant. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. No
Max protect, and I had 3 guys that ain't blocking shit. Fuck out of here, man. 5 on 5.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Hard running there. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion.
Brings up 3rd and goal. There we go. I'm doing dumb shit.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And the returner will be brought down. Waning seconds to the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gentry. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys are on the move. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defender staying right by the receiver and the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
God damn it.
Finds a man on the left.
Come the fuck
They
on,
are
man.
on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Wow.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own 8. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Tulsa got it rolling on the ground with the last play. Let's see if they go back to it.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Fakes to grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
With the run on first and
Goddamn way.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa. Extra point here will tie the game.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw him put his foot in the ground, and that was paid.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Memphis endured a hostile crowd, and the challenge that always comes with playing away from the Liberty Bowl, and the Tigers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better
Why would you dive away?
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
That's waiting.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense trying to make a stand on third and goal. The give.
Got him. Needed it.
On third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And he missed it.
Good. After the miss, here in the fourth quarter, still deadlocked.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. release on the RPO. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Tulsa comes to the line with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Proctor. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. On the run, it's Durant. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Tulsa will come to the line on first and goal. They're going to run it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Give to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. They'll try to blast their way in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Question is, do I go for my field goal or do I have about 30 seconds left?
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
What? I hit the fucking button.
Delay of game.
Oh, yeah. 9.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Unloads to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's a throw downfield late.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Got it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk...